October 25th, 1918. In the icy waters off Alaska, the SS Princess Sophia ran aground on a hidden reef. Trapped in a blizzard, the crew and passengers waited for rescue that never came. Tonight, we uncover the tragic story of the SS Princess Sophia, Alaska's forgotten maritime disaster. The SS Princess Sophia was once a symbol of connection, a sturdy Canadian Pacific liner that ferried passengers and goods between Seattle and the rugged coasts of Alaska. Her voyages were a lifeline to the north, carrying gold miners, trappers, and families eager for a new start. But in October 1918, the Sophia's final journey began in calm seas and ended in ice and tragedy. On October 23rd, the Princess Sophia left Skagway, Alaska, bound for Vancouver. She carried 343 souls, crew, miners returning home with gold, and families hoping to escape the harsh Alaskan winter. The Sophia was a small ship by ocean liner standards, but in those waters, she was a lifeline. As she steamed south, a blizzard swept in from the Pacific, heavy snow and howling winds that turned the inside passage into a maze of ice and darkness. Captain Leonard Locke pressed on, trusting the Sophia's steel hull and the experience of his crew. But the storm was relentless. Visibility dropped to near zero, and the sea markers vanished in the white squall. In the early hours of October 25th, the Sophia struck Vanderbilt Reef, a jagged spine of rock that lay just below the surface. The hull shuddered and groaned as it ground to a halt, the passengers jolted awake by the sudden impact. At first, there was hope. The ship was upright, her bow wedged high on the reef. Wireless distress calls crackled into the night, relaying a desperate plea for help. Rescue ships answered the call, but the storm's fury held them at bay. Waves towered over the decks, and blinding snow hid the reef from sight. For nearly 2 days, the Princess Sophia clung to the rocks. Those aboard could see the lights of the rescue ships in the distance, hear their horns in the night. But no lifeboat could reach her in the howling blizzard. Captain Locke believed the Sophia was safer stranded than risking evacuation in such savage seas. On deck, the passengers waited. Miners counted the gold they had managed to bring home, as if it would save them now. Mothers held their children close, whispering comfort against the cold. In the dining salon, passengers wrote farewell letters, bottles to be cast adrift if the worst came. Then, on the night of October 25th, a monstrous wave rose out of the darkness. It lifted the Sophia from the reef and dashed her against the rocks. Water poured into her hull, and within minutes, the ship slipped beneath the waves. No lifeboat was launched. There was no time. By morning, the Sophia was gone. The icy water held her in its silent grip, and the storm's fury was all that remained. Rescue ships scoured the area, but the only signs of the ship were floating debris and the bodies of the dead. The final toll was complete. 343 lives lost, men, women, children, and crew. It was the worst maritime disaster in the history of the Pacific Northwest. The Spanish flu pandemic and the final days of World War I overshadowed the tragedy. Newspapers carried only brief mentions of the lost ship, and soon even those faded from memory. For the families who waited on the Vancouver docks, there was no comfort, no final words, no bodies to lay to rest. The Sophia vanished beneath the waves, taking their hopes and their futures with her. Today, the wreck of the Princess Sophia still lies on Vanderbilt Reef, her broken hull a monument to the power of the sea and the fragility of life. Divers who have visited say her cabins are filled with silt and darkness, the final resting place for those who trusted her steel decks. The story of the SS Princess Sophia is a haunting reminder that even in calm waters, the sea is a force beyond our control. It is a testament to the bravery of those who tried to save her and the cruel indifference of the storm that claimed her. Thank you for listening to the Sunken Ledger. Subscribe for more true tales from the depths.